Good morning. A little short verse for you today from Romans chapter 15. You'll look at verse 1. We who are strong ought to bear with the failings of the weak and not to please ourselves. We who are strong, if we're serving the Lord, walking with Christ, living like we should and trying to be on the right path, we're going to encounter those who fail. And notice the word failings is plural. So it means that we're going to encounter those who have not failed once or twice, but maybe multiple times. And Paul says we should bear with them, help them back up, walk with them. How can we help them and edify them and encourage them? And not to please ourselves, Paul says. Here's what we like to do. We see somebody fall and train wreck their life, and we want to go, I saw it coming. I could have told you. I can't believe what they did. We love to devour them. We are like vultures as Christians. We see somebody fall and we pound on them. What good does that do for the cause of Christ? When you see somebody and you go, man, I can't believe what they've done with their life. Shouldn't be that we want to run them down. How can I help? I encountered somebody recently, and I talk about this in the application. I really do it from a very high level because it's very recent. But I encountered somebody who had a conversation with them, and I just wanted several times to go, really? Are you awake? But you know what? That wouldn't have helped. So what I did, I listened, suggested where I could, and then helped where I could later on. And glad to report that things are on the mend and doing very well. The train wreck didn't happen. And has not occurred. If the train wreck happens, you know what? There to help. There to try to get back on track. That's just what we ought to do as believers. You see somebody who falls or fails, not falls, fails. They just don't do what they ought to do. Instead of beating them up, instead of devouring like a vulture, let's bend down, pick them up, help them back up, help them back on the track. Help them to get back in the battle for Christ. That's what God has called us to do to our brother and sister in Christ. Want to read the whole devotional? Go to the link at the bottom of the page, and we'll see you tomorrow.